Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Friday night. Hopefully you're having yourself a good end of your week. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend, because there is plenty of things you could be watching right now. Of course, I'm streaming, but I should mention that the PlayStation Experience stream is actually already started. Proton John is streaming, and Free Sun is streaming. Let's just say you are not for want if you're looking for some really good streams tonight. Yoshi is streaming Dauntless. He works for Phoenix Labs, the creator of Dauntless. And he's just started fresh in Dauntless because they actually just did a wipe in that game, so hopefully I'll be able to find some time to play it. But for now, though, we're going to be enjoying a little bit more Battle Chasers Nightwar. I'm really enjoying this game. Oops. I can actually select which version I want to play. They actually made a safe mode. For all you DirectX 9 users. Excuse me. Sorry, we're gonna be skipping that movie a lot. I'm glad that actually it is skippable. But to cover where we last left off, our characters are level 9. We're back in harm's way, and we just were able to reactivate the teleport system that allows us to get to basically fast travel around the island, and we learned a few things. First off, we can actually now finally head to Junktown now that we've taken out the cannon. Apparently I can't actually go that far. You can also look at the world map here, and actually it'll show us where we have explored. It is a fairly small island, surprisingly, but it's actually very nice. I like it. It's nice and simple. Because this was done by a small team. But we also learned there's a couple of things you could do. You can actually do,
a warrior's greeting.
Oops,
Greetings
that's the wrong
again.
thing. So you can actually do hunts in this game, which are basically challenges where you can go out of your way and try and find one. We might do that if we have, some time to spare, for the quest, because I'm honestly curious about actually doing one of these quests here. Because it's in the area, it seems to be our level right now. That'd be nice. But we also learned
Yes, make it back.
a couple other things. We can actually do...
Welcome back.
We can actually do some... We learned some enchantments from Mercury here. We can actually also buy stuff.
My shop is yours.
Also buy, apparently... Oh no, we sold. That's right, we sold stuff.
Welcome back.
So she was the one who actually was the enchantress. And we can also still make even more potions as well. But I'm curious, I want to do one little thing here. I want to go down to the Tulkas Arena Blink Station here. Oop. Now we're going to turn down loot. So anytime you're actually apparently over-leveled, you can actually just skip it. You don't have to actually fight it, but you'll basically be fighting for gold. You have returned. The winds have carried word of your trials on the island. Certainly make your mark quickly. Does that mean we could try the arena? I have no reason to stop you. Enter, and you may fare well.
Are you ready?
So, 5 BM, 15. So looks like we can actually get... Oh. Huh. That was actually quite a bit you can actually get here. How far does this go? Storm Knight? Oof, 804? Ooh, what's this thing? Get an even bigger boxing glove. Huh. Battlemaster Shard of Victory.
Sun on the blade.
I'm curious, actually. Let's go over multiplier. Ah, okay, so it's an age gate. Like a level gate. And let's try it. I'm curious about it. Oh, 20 minutes. Apparently we can't flee. Looks like we actually fight 4 waves. Interesting. Deals 66 damage. That actually would probably be better. basically trying, so it's actually kind of nice. Just trying to actually go through the battles as quickly as possible. I can actually now do healing touch. And I can also do, where's that? Where's that ability? Where's cleave? Where's cleave? I do say, like, fight the multiple enemies. I wish you had a little bit more control over. It would be nice. Let's see. Let's do... Actually, I should probably just taunt again. Because I'll refresh it back to 3. And I can just do this. 910. Perfect. No need to hold back in this. in this. That's for certain. Alright. Should probably actually do this first. Protection. So now apparently I also have 2 bars of burst. Abilities. Her to full. Oh, I also did spend my talent points as well. I should also say that. It's actually pretty important. And there goes the last one of them. I wonder how much. Quake Fist. Just attack. Because after this wave is done, let's see. I wonder if I'll have time. Well, it is actually. Hopefully, we'll actually have the time to do this. That's one wave down. Nope, I was mistaken. That's not good. That's not good. Let's just go with a... Let's kill the sword thrower. He's gonna hit us all anyway. Okay, so basically it's like 1 point for each. Glad I went in the direction. Yeah. Let's give him the Warblade. Let's see. Let's increase the damage. And actually, no, we should have her taunt. 153, nice. Area swing. Trying to figure out when I should be able to use the burst. Although something tells me we're actually full on both of them. Where is it? 15, that should kill him. Oh yeah, that'll definitely kill him now. Let's see. They stack? It does stack. That's actually nice. charge. I guess I don't have level... Oh, right, I don't have level 2 burst, because apparently I learned that's level 10. Let's see. Actually, what I could do, I could do this. I can do one more taunt. I like now that I'm getting more tools, I'm liking the way I can actually control combat in my own preferred style. I don't have to do things in a specific way. Let's see. Let's have her actually use all of her stuff towards heroism again. I should actually have her just do the burst because it's instant. Oh, those guys are fast. Bandit Brawler. Ooh, these guys are actually getting a lot tougher. I mean, a lot tougher. Hang on. Let me think about this for a second. It would actually be really good. If I attack all of them, that's not going to do anything. Also adds a bleed, dealing 120 stacks 3 times. Oh, if it's sundered or poisoned, it'll add the bleed. Interesting. Okay. For now, then, we'll just go with the rally strikes. Perhaps I should use Purify. No reason for you to use Purify yet. I'd like you to do 3 stacks of the heal. There we go. He's never gonna have a shield. Probably should have used taunt there on that, but I just really wanted to see what would happen. This should add a bleed. How much damage will that do? 28 damage per tick. I went through that like butter, that's for certain. Guy's fist would be pretty good. Another rupture. How many target taunts do I have left? Depends remaining 3. I can actually just do a protection. See you later. I wonder how much you actually could gain. Okay, that tank does not mess around. Tank does not mess around like anybody's business. Let's see. Additional 72. Actually, I'll have him use Gaia's Fist. You can keep me bleeding. Okay, these battles are getting difficult. little bit more difficult when you can only do so much. Let's see if I can do Roar Blade as quickly as possible. Ow. I need to heal everyone. I wonder that, like, I know I have an all heal. I wonder if I get experience from this. Protection up. Lose the shield instantly. Let's see. I think here 200 health. That should actually. That's more than enough. I don't mind spending the mana now. Let's see, she can actually just defend. Well, I find it funny you can make this thing bleed. I'm kind of just bleeding out the clock a little bit here, just so I can actually get my stuff, get my mana and stuff back up. Oh, you need to be healed. Get that off. Up there. Based on trying to max out the shield for my other party members. And I can't kill you. Next wave. See if I can kill him in 6 minutes. Oh, okay, they're lightweights. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Actually, do this then. Okay. I really need to find a better way for that. What's my highest damage? There it is. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that would knock him out. Maybe I should have actually gotten the talent. Gonna have her defend. Damage, shield, and a healing. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to rest at the end. Ugh. I've basically made Gully like a pure tank. That's like the downside of the way I built her. Bleed. Much bleed. 23. Oh, he has a bunch of shield health. That's what's going on. Alright. Anything that she can do in terms of debuffs? I guess not. Let's have her punch. Actually, I should have her do her ground smash. This. Have a quick fist. Or Beast was right. One of the two. And 1 HP, damn it. Phase 1 complete. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay. So we have 2 minutes left. There's a reason I want to kill that spider. It's a good reason. It has to do with the beast perks. You. Tap for defend. Like, there is actually a purpose to keep hunting, or keep doing, fighting, like, the lesser enemies. Even if it doesn't look like it's actually a good idea. Wow, I didn't know I could do an all attack. Oh, I see, because you got phase 1, you get phase 2, the battle marks multiplier increased. That's good. Well, let's knock it out of the park here. I really actually need to heal Garrison. He will actually die if I don't heal him. So I guess this is definitely something that you should probably try way later on. Uh-oh. Let's do taunt. That works. We survived. Not a lot of experience. Those are all the battle points. Huh, that was cool.
Here to test yourselves.
I got to the minor tome of knowledge.
Trials be with you.
And I'm guessing... No, it actually left me fully healed, it looks like. That's nice. Never mind. Alright, well, we can go straight to our adventure then. So, where we need to go, we can actually just go harm's way. Alright, let's actually go to Junktown now that we've taken care of the cannon. I haven't been able to play this any more than normal. I think there was a treasure chest over here. Remember. No, there wasn't. But there was a portal, apparently. Uh-oh. Interesting. I see what it's doing. It's building up its attacks. As long as I stay defensive, it should be no problem. Okay. Alright. That's a thing. That is certainly a thing. That's ugly. That's just nasty. Just gonna have her do a defense. You could just bleed to death, buddy. This is the iris. Well, I don't need to enter there, so good to know that exists. Junktown. Hey, how's it going, Michiru? How are you doing tonight? Jerk. Probably. Is it really defending? On death, shocks the character who killed it. Interesting. How much is this healing for me now? Healing me for enough now? I'm actually enjoying playing this. Like, it's been a while since I've actually got to sit down and, like, actually play an RPG. What does she have? Deals 12. Did I equip? I think I equipped that healing ring. I should actually show why I'm able to heal so much now. So I actually finally equipped the perks, and I learned that so you get 12 perk points, and you get more as you level up. But apparently there's actually 2 talent trees, and I didn't press Y. So I thought this was the only one for like Calibretto, Gully, and Garrison, but if you press Y, each one has their own, so kind of focused on Calibretto being more defensive and healing. Gully, I kind of mixed it up of both Guardian and Avenger, because I still want her to have, like, attack power. And then Garrison, looks like actually I went for full Swordsman right now. Because if you put in 20 points in a tree, you'll actually unlock masteries. And it's actually nice. You can actually undo it, and you can adjust it as you so desire. Let's see. Ooh, chest. Leave no chest left behind. More of you? The reason why I taunt so much right now is the way I have my setup. I basically have Garrison as a glass cannon. So he's kinda tanking everything for me. Like, I'll actually show you what Garrison's defense is. It's pretty bad. Because I haven't exactly invested in... I haven't invested in gear. Like, I've actually spent almost all my money just collecting, books and such. What? Wave complete? Okay. Well, that's new. Maybe tax 2. That's actually fine. Okay. So there's actually a lot of variety in combat and how you actually... You can choose how you want to play this game. Let's see. So I can actually have her defend. And I can actually build one more. I can actually get another attack off. I guess. Yep, he heals himself. How much is that? 128 piercing damage after an action is performed. Okay. Wow, that actually is amazing. Well, I need to actually resummon you. The only way I'm getting past him is by bleeding him. There you go, have a bleed. Hopefully do it, but just in case. Oh, good. Yeah, better defend. Honestly, it's like the popularity of like having debuff effects. As terrible as it sounds, I watched what was it, Lucagen's playthrough of South Park and the Stick of Truth. And that's what it kinda reminds me of. Actually just have her do damage. I need to find a way to actually build her like so she can actually do. And I am not a smart man. Although, I don't know how you can not do an action. Like, that's the one thing I don't know how to avoid. Like, how do I not do an action? That's gonna hurt. Let's get a protection instantly. No, I can't. Okay, so I can just do protection then. Next healer. Give me that treasure. Ilia's Trance Medallion. That do. Trance Medallion, bonus damage and stamina. What's bonus damage? Does more damage. So, oops, that's the wrong button. So, Calibretto, he has 31 magic and physical defense. Gully, she's 72-60, so she's actually, like I said, it's kind of funny. The girl you're supposed to protect in this game, in terms of the story, she's the one that actually is your tank. I find it funny. I find it also awesome, too. Garrison, 15. I could put him on the Hillman's jacket and give him some defense, but I'm like, if I'm smart, I don't have to really worry about that. I'm kind of waiting for some better armor. I try and craft some, but I don't really have the, I don't have a setup for it. Also grabbing the materials. Ooh, and we're also getting that treasure chest. You already enjoy this. Boon on. Another bleed. Yeah, I actually like the way they handle the stats. I wish I kind of understood the the defense a little bit better. But for what they are, you know, it's actually really good. Igor's Shadow Banner. That. Is that a... Oh, it's a trinket. When trade routes were under attack from Lycelots, the assassin Tigor would be sent in to clear them. This banner was constructed from his fallen foes. Stamina and evade. Well, I definitely got on Gully. That's the wrong one. Where's Junktown? Okay, that's north. The hut there. And... okay. So it doesn't matter which way I go. Well, that's not good. Let's kill the thing we know. Rather than... kill the devil you know than the one you don't. And I also really like the overcharge system, too. $179. That hurt like heck. Abilities. Touch. Do another bleed. Another talking corpse. See, I'm glad when games, like, aren't afraid to actually have you do damage, like, have your characters take damage. I think I just killed him already. Nope. Now he's gonna die, though. But I can have her do a double punch. Like, Darkest Dungeon definitely kind of went to the extremes a little too far. I was not expecting that. Okay. A good what's actually a better solution here? You know, it actually might just... that actually probably be the best solution. Just in case it does another all attack. blade. Very fast. Okay, so both are very fast. Good one here. Just heal Garrison. Nope, hit. I should have healed Gully. Well, at least I know what the Armored Impaler can do. And that was her defending, too. That hurt. That could have been 340 damage. Power Cell. Interesting. What's this do? Siege Coast Shrine. Drink the waters from the shrine. Sure. Combat prowess has increased. Needle Moss. Dark Scrap Metal. Fishmonger's Wharf. Okay. Is this literally like all fishing? What's the buff? Attack. Okay. Hasty Worm. Coast Watcher's treasure map. During the Mana Rush, someone used the two flashlights to indicate safe harbor was near, but only jagged rocks met the sailors' ships. A lot of cargo washed up on the spot, described in the siege coast. If this is literally just like all fishing, that'll be pretty interesting. Ooh. Hello?
Ah, yes.
Hello, fishmonger. How are you? Oi, what's all this then? Wow, hi. Hahaha, don't worry, chum. I don't bite. Most people. I'm just your average fisherman. Besides... Right. Average. What's your name? Not that important, truth be told. Just call me the fishmonger. I like it better that way. Okay, so you fish? Who doesn't? You seemed a lot for it too, if my eye is right. And since it's always right, do allow me to continue. Sure. Make a catch, bring it here. I'm always right hungry for fish, turns out. And, keeps me in a better mood, staying fed. Promise to make it worth your while. Exchange for what? Coins, of the special kind. I'm sure you've got use for them. And when you're ready for some new angling gear, it'll be me you want to see. We'll keep that in mind. Right you will. Nice meeting you lot.
Look who it is.
Now I'm curious.
Good.
I can actually buy a better fishing pole. Tempting. You know what? I'll probably try and do, fishing off stream.
I'm busy.
What does he alright, he also
I'm
says.
busy.
Bring him fish chunks and make it worth your while.
Look who it is. What do you catch?
Can I sell fish? I think I can sell fish. Oh, I already had a rod. Fuck. Never mind, I was wrong.
You know I'm busy. That'd be good.
Thankfully, you can actually buy back and not have to actually suffer your mistakes. I think there it is. There we go. This is all this is? It's just fishing? I guess it is. I'm just gonna do this once, just for a little bit. Oh. Oh, I have to actually get it close. Feathered goldfish. The beautiful feathered fins of this goldfish make it a favorite among children in captivity. It often sheds them, though. I'm surprised they still didn't make this, like, more interactive. Small metal worm. An odd mechanical fish that escaped from Junktown. With a fair amount of gold for its salvage parts. Come here, Sharky, Sharky. Or not. Fine, give me the guppy. Scooter! 2 medium fish chunks. Oh, there's the crab. It's Mr. Krabby. Come on, shark. Ah, darn it, the crab. Oh, cautious sea slug. So as long as I get him to the pier, it's fine. Spear minnow. Though common and caught in thousands, the scales of this fish flow across the body without error. Perfectly designed, a unique pattern to each individual fish. See, I still like out of all the fishing, Breath of Fire 2. Oh, there's the big guy. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Spiny gloom shark. This apathetic shark was indifferent to all things in its entire life. You didn't really notice or acknowledge when you caught it. Aww. Alright, let's get out of here. I wanted to see what the big fish was. It's the big fish. Let's see what happens if I actually bring him to the fishmonger here. Can I do anything?
You know I'm busy. Ah, yes. What?
No?
Welcome. Well, what do you catch?
And small metal worm. Wait, does he really just... I wonder... Oh, I guess I use it for something. An odd mechanical fish said to escape from Junktown, worth a fair amount of gold. That is definitely worth a fair amount of gold indeed. I think if anything, I'll actually...
Ah, yes. Till later.
I think I'll keep it for now. Just in case I need money. I was always wondering, it's like, how am I gonna get money in this game? Because... upgrading the blacksmith, upgrading the alchemist, and I had to buy a bunch of enchantment recipes, and I haven't even gotten to use those yet. Because those take the right lot of materials. I think we've explored this area now. Is that bar? Yeah, there's a bar. Let's go to the bar. Maybe this is Junktown. Strange place for a tavern. Calling it a tavern is generous. This place looks like a dive. Still, dives typically have information. Might be worth checking out. Just stay behind, Bredo and I. That won't be a problem. That is really a dive, because it's an exploration. Who's there? Is someone there? Nolan? Why didn't I just do that sooner?
My back.
Nolan, I can't believe you're safe. But you were stuffed in a barrel. Do we want to know?
Nope, you don't. And what are the odds I blew up the barrel just as you're walking by? Convenient how these things work out.
What happened to you?
No time for details, tough guy. Story for a later date. Right now, we've got bandits moving goods for a shady lady.
We know. They have an artifact. Maybe more than one. And you were right. There's mana on the island.
Of course I was right. Huh. Looks like we're officially involved then.
I'm glad you are unharmed.
Don't get all mushy on me, Rust Bucket. We've got work to do. The bandits wouldn't stop jabbering about Junktown and an important delivery there.
The artifact blade.
Probably. You guys have been making noise on the island already, so they know you're around. Turns out their boss lady is pretty ticked about it.
Finally, some good news.
That's the spirit. Now, how about a drink at the cantina before we get to fighting?
No thanks.
Ah, right. You're off the sauce. Well, Junktown it is, then. Oh, my back is killing me.
Oh, great. Garrison is Proton John. Stay and explore. Give me a minute. I need some air. You go on ahead. Yeah, I kind of want to explore this place. This actually looks like a place I want to explore. There's loot. Why should I always be looting? Let me guess. Another fishing spot. Yep, another fishing spot. This is not the direction I meant to actually take this. But yeah, Breath of Fire 3 always had, like, to me, some of the more enjoyable fishing for RPGs. They weren't highly engaging, but you really actually had to, you know, customize all your gear. Things never last. As I sit here drinking my beer, I cannot help but think of things I held dear. My watch, my weapon, my amulet, my ships. A good conversation, a kiss on the lips. My love was a treasure as I held above all. I've met no one kinder that I can recall. I planned to take her to a faraway land, where nothing could hurt her, as was my plan. Why then you wonder why I look so forlorn? Both her and my ship sank in the storm. The note looks like once wet with tears, but has dried in the sun. Aww. Any more stuff? Game does not like giving you loot. Ooh. Oh, these are actually explorable areas. What the heck? A note hangs conspicuously on the wall. This is Arthur J. Stefanelli's workshop. Yes, that Arthur Stefanelli, the Technomancer. Anyone is welcome here. I don't care which faction or whatever you are. Just as long as you respect fine machinery, you are welcome to enjoy what's here. Just don't break anything, you hooligans. No promises. Anything that moves will probably want to fight me. The Seer Stone has been repurposed to play unique events you have already witnessed. Its crystal can reach far into your mind and retrieve memories and play them for you again. Okay, so you can actually watch all the videos here. That's actually really cool. No, let's not use the power cell here. Engine can be powered by something. Do I need a power cell? An array of galvanic cells that store electricity can be used to power various mechanical devices. For now, I'll hold off. If I get another one, then I'll go back. Game definitely gives you quite a bit to do. I wonder what Nolan's dungeon ability is. Oh, there's our dive. I miss you, Red. Oh, it's not Red Monica's here. Ah, it's the gambler. Get out. Get away from me, gambler. You see a gentleman wearing a top hat. He seems too dignified for him, meaning he probably stole it. He greets you with a polite smile, which you interpret as guilt. Fine day to be alive, isn't it, friend? Gives you a small wink. I want to talk to you. How do I talk to you? I guess I can't talk to you. Ooh. Two tanks in disrepair lie dormant among piles of scrap and junk. Somewhere they can be repaired. This book contains schematics for operating and repairing tanks. You find that matches the description of the two tanks in the room, which specifies a few parts necessary to repair. OEM energy cell, a high-power core, the last of which was recently installed in a service utilization construction. Make note of it. Huh, okay, so I can repair the bots or something. What else I could do here? I'm surprised I haven't done any damage yet. Your kind doesn't belong here. As you approach, this surly man eyes up on your own. Yeah, and who might you be? You certainly don't look the type to come here. Troubled? That's a kind way of putting it. Some people don't like our way of living, but at least we have rules. There's one man in particular, though. He's what troubles me. He'll get what's coming to him one day. His name's Everston the Red. He has a streak in him, a vile streak. Worst fella I ever met. These days I hear he's hiding out in Junktown. If he went missing one day, that would make quite a few people happy, that's all I'll say. Find Everston the Red. What fool believes that? You're the fool. Come across two patrons embroiled in bitter debate. One of them has hands placed surreptitiously on his pistol under the table. Please continue. The patron on the right says, "Aye, this'll be the second." He admits the fellows in the charge don't know Jack, nor give a whit about him. The one says, "Aye, the captain would do anything for us." How do you get off saying that? How about we get you both a drink? The patron on the right says, "A drink? Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. As soon as you blink, he'll be dropping poison in the cup headed my way." The one left replies, "I was thinking just the same thing about you. Seems like the sort of thing a snake like you would do." I'm actually curious. Well, there's only one other option left. The patron on the left, I'm starting to think we argue about this too much. The one on the right says, maybe that's what they want anyway. Make sure we hate each other and not them. The patron on the left says, what are we doing? No one cares half a gold about us. They both smile wearily, their shoulders relax as you exhale deeply. You guys are no fun. They definitely went out of their way to construct these buildings. Band of Guile, Verdant Robe. Band of Guile? That do. Band of Guile requires level 10. Bonus damage, stamina, and evade. Ooh, that's gonna be nice to use. Oh wait, those... Oh no, the robes are for Nolan. The bartender doesn't seem very interested in new customers. Okay, so he sells, I guess, rare foods. Interesting. Pretty much it. Alright. Okay, now we can leave the tavern. Now we can leave the dive. Alright, let's go. I'm guessing I have Nolan now in my party. Or as an option. Or how do you... There we go. Use the party select screen to swap out party members. You can access the menu in the tavern at Harmsway's and dungeon entrance. Interesting. So what level is Nolan? He's level 9. Attack power 264. What abilities he has, though? It looks like... So Odd Gully. Calibretto. Let's actually take Nolan for a spin. Huh? There you go. What? I have 3 heroes. Oh, I need to unselect Garrison. Okay. There we go. So... Oh, I can't wear it yet. What is his abilities, then? There's Elemental and Arcane. Gain 5 mana when landing a killing blow on an enemy. That's a lot more mana, that's for certain. Increases the powers of heals by 4.6%. Increases magic defense by 4.2. Evade chance, attack power. Ice Lance will now do bonus damage if the target is under effect of arcane sickness or poison. Increase the damage of Ignite portion of fire by 4 magic damage on the enemy. Increases crit. Well, let's increase that then. Just magic damage taken. Mana shield will grant additional fire charge when the target is attacked. Does he oh, he actually... So he actually heals? If he heals, that actually changes everything. And let's just increase that. So, let's see. What skills do they have? He has Arcane Defense, reduce physical damage by 40% and magic damage by 80% until the next turn. Arcane Missile. Applies Arcane Sickness. Ice Blast. Lowering Haste generates Overcharge. So you can slow them down to a crawl. Let's see, 20 magic. Much 5 overcharge, 5 over... Wow, he really doesn't gain much overcharge. 59 magic damage, heals a target for 145. Place a shield on an ally that absorbs 96 damage. Heals all allies. Okay, so he's a healer. He's your healer in magic damage, so he's basically like Calibretto then. Although he doesn't exactly earn... his stuff, though, really quickly. Nolan, quick of foot and tough as nails. The sage wizard Nolan has seen it all. After saving the war golem Calibretto from destruction, the two became lifelong companions. They encountered Gully during her escape from a Lysolot ambush, and upon hearing her story, fell in as her protectors. With a huge spellbook and short temper, he is far more dangerous than he first appears. So I guess Nolan is, can fill in the gap or play both roles. Crystallized Deep Ring of Speed. Stamina, haste, and bonus damage. That is actually the best ring he has right now. What's this? 7. It's a fast one, that's what he is. Well, I guess for now we'll try him in combat. Okay, so Arcane Defense is his defense then. That's the reduced haste. My curiosity is if, it's a shield ally. Interesting. Bam. This is Burst. Eldritch Summons. Opens a portal to another plane. Tentacles rise out to damage all enemies for 76 damage each. We'll try that later. Mass Heal. Firestorm. Mend Wounds. All this stuff costs so much. Doesn't exactly do a lot of damage, though. Like, that's the downside. Like, I see him as, like, a character that would be, constantly... like, just constantly snowballing. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. I think I'll have to change my party. I think if anything I might try, I'm torn, honestly. Like, I think maybe Nolan might have better synergy with our last party member. Ooh, you work? You work. Sweet. Guessing Junktown is probably a dungeon. Yep, it's a dungeon. This is a tough choice, actually. Like, I'd be playing super defensive. Alright, let's try it this way. Just make sure. Okay, let's give it a shot. Appropriately named, Junktown appears to be a pile of ramshackle buildings rolling out in a heap of some hastily assembled docks. It's clear the place is crawling with bandits, and a searchlight swings ominously over the narrow entrance. Strange mechanical sounds can be heard in the distance. Actually, there's one thing I do want to check out about Nolan, though. Arcane light brightly illuminates the area. While in the magical light, stealth creatures will be revealed, and the party will begin combat with a damaged shield. Interesting. Okay, let's go. We got about an hour to try and do the dungeon. I'm definitely going to be excited to head on over to the PlayStation experience. Hopefully going to have a lot of fun with that. There, okay. I wonder why he doesn't really... Actually, you know what? There's one thing I can do. I'm gonna change his perks. I'm gonna remove his... Where's his stuff? I'm gonna remove this. Probably be the mana or conserve energy. Increase the damage of the ignite portion of power stone by 4 magic damage for enemy. I sense will now do bonus damage if the target is an effect of... You know what? That actually is probably worth it. I'm gonna try and make him a little more focused towards healing and being able to do damage too. It's a nice little fishing spot in the dungeon. Okay. Building I can go into. Obviously it's a town. Ooh, another power cell. We can actually try and power up the stuff at the bar. Won't be any trouble from this guy. There's always trouble with you, Garrison. Oh, whoops. I always think there's more to explore. That's one thing I know like a lot of dungeons do. Speaking of which, next to this half-eaten piece of fish is a note that reads, "Please deliver to D. Herman, 24 Lullaby Lane, Junkport. It appears the fish was also seasoned to perfection." I don't know how I missed this stuff. Go in the tavern. Aha! So there's our teleporter. Stuff! Of all the ladders you've seen, this one seems quite sturdy and made with fine craftsmanship. It's likely not going to see any worse here in this workshop. Take the ladder. Really? That's not a note I can read? I'm actually surprised. I'm trying to think like what games I want to try over there at the experience. A lot of them like they're already actually released on PC and such. And a couple actually, what was it? I saw a mech fighting game, like a 2D mech fighting game. I'm kind of interested in. Let's see. Oop. Aha! You hide your booty from me. Password? Uh-oh. They require a password to enter. Where are we gonna get that? Bandits aren't the brightest bunch. If we look hard enough or ask the right questions, we're bound to find it. Maybe if you ask one politely if what it is. One of these guys have stashed it somewhere. These things always come in threes. Let's go and search for clues, gang. The allure of free trade without oversight was extremely appealing to many merchants, also attracted to the area where unsavory characters, gamblers, smugglers, and thieves become more common as time passed, and Junktown soon earned a surly reputation. Double crosses, deals behind closed doors, and intimation? I'm gonna look up that word and see if it actually exists after this. I guess it's intimidation is probably what they went for. Pushed away honest traders, many of whom were left with fond memories of Vancelor's sudden reasonable tariffs. Everyone loves tariffs until they actually, people suddenly start loving tariffs the moment you actually, have to pay for them. Just gonna go down, see what actually, if more is connected. Okay, good. That's actually a dead end. Drink the Shrine of Battle. Drink it. Oh, I am going to run away. I wonder if I can actually adjust the order. Let's see something. Sundered or poisoned. So that kind of makes rupture a little bit worthless. He's fast though. Mend wounds. I have to do 4 attacks just for that. That's a little much, honestly. might actually have to put on the, what's that other ring? Rejuvenation. You found the dungeon map, and you pissed everyone off. Okay. I don't know what you do, but we're gonna see what it can do against you. Actually, you can just defend. I think I'd rather have Calibretto in my party right now. It's like I had a nice tempo going over the two. I don't know what ability I actually just casted there. Well, there goes Salty. All that shield. Oh well. Oh, we're gonna see what. Let's see here. Yep, level 10. Unlocked Boulder Toss. Unlocked Stone Skin. 4 perk points. Unlocked Perk Haste Up. Huh. What it means perk haste up. Oh, okay, so the perks. Oh, okay. I have 6 points. Haste, attack power, barrier swing, and increases physical defense by 21%. Ooh, that's actually really good. Let me guess. Can I do this? I can. Okay. Garrison. Oh, he's still level 9. Wait, then what about her abilities then? Stone Skin. Become immune to dungeon damage and increase defense while entering combat while it lasts. Oh. And I also got a second burst. Boulder Tossed. It's all enemies dealing 93 damage to each enemy. Stunning them for a short time. Cool. Throw a gigantic boulder. Ah. The right trigger. So I guess the goal for, the goal for Nolan is to try and leave battle with some health, or with some overcharge. you go. Relentless Assault and Flashbind. Actually go now to crit chance up. Warblade, attack power. Leave lowers base damage from 63 to 43, but adds a bleed that deals 43 damage over 4 turns to each target. Yeah, that's might actually be worthwhile. Increase crit chance up. Keep the heal. That's actually really good. I have one of these. We use cleave that much. I'd rather just have him do more damage overall. %, it's any attack. Oh, for overcharge. That's actually really good too. Not really getting crits, I'll tell you that much right now. Go with Seize Opportunity. Let's see. Cannot use while enemies are nearby. Ooh, what is that? One lesson in manners coming up. Let's see. That reminds me, I should actually try that. That is really fast, actually. I should probably actually make haste a priority. Okay, even hurts his allies. That's interesting. Dead. Let's see. Heal. I don't want to try Boulder Charge, but we'll try it a little bit later. Let's see. There's the overkill. See, my one saving grace on Garrison here is that he's actually able to heal himself after every battle now. And that 12 heal per turn is nice. The handoff. Bronx report. Hey, Captain. I got the airship cargo hold reinforced that you wanted. Now we just gotta get the sword below decks. None of the boys will go near it. Yeah, they're cowards. Guess we're getting our money's worth, eh? Oh, I cannot do that voice for long. These tales they're telling sound like children's ghost stories. Bad ones. Too bad I, hurt my back lifting that mead barrel, or I'd do it myself. Speaking of the barrel, could have swore I heard it curse when I dropped it below deck. Maybe I'm going crazy too. Either ways, we'll get it on board somehow. I'll let you know when she's ready, sky ready. Wrong. Huh. Good to know there's a booby trap there. Oh, hello. Oh, this is an opportunity here. I have another... Oh, this is the worst. Oh, wait, I know what I can give him, actually. Select an item. Oh, it's a weapon only. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a, Oh, I thought it was something else. I thought it's only weapons. That kind of sucks. So what these chests actually do is you put it in and it'll actually increase the damage of that item. Or increase the, like, rarity of the item. So the knockout gloves here I have, they were green before, now they're blue. And they increase the damage, so like 44 to 56. So basically, you want to put in an item that you actually can, get by with. Actually, you know what? That's Stone Crusher. I lose 80 health. That's actually fine. You know what? Let's actually do that. We'll take a risk. See you later. So I want to see if this, if that will actually change it. And nope, that's... I guess it's proximity. The new guest. Security updates, the new guest. She's a feisty one indeed. At first, whenever I'd walk by her cell, she'd leap up at me like an angry wildcat, making me jump up. Then she'd smile and says things like, I knew it. What's that mean? She's a feast for the eyes, alright, but good looks can't break metal cuffs, so she's not going anywhere. Over time, she's calmed down a bit, maybe owing to my way with words. Mama always said I was a good talker. I'd wager she's starting to like me. Prisoner, I mean. Thomas. Nice knowing you, Thomas. It was very nice knowing you, Thomas. You've already lost. I can't resist. I have to do it at least once. Love that. Let's get rid of the regulator. I wonder... It's slow. Oh, it's only one turn. Oh, this is gonna be painful. At least he has a lot of defense. Can I actually... I probably can't cleave him from here. Okay. Oh. Actually, both dead. Yeah, they're both dead. I need to heal. Glad they gave Garrison a way to heal. Really? Already? That was quick. The cube is warm to the touch and hums with the same magical energy as it did earlier. Inside its glowing core, you notice the item you gave the cube. But that sounds different. That was quick. Well, now it's epic. So, went from 16, went from a rare to an epic. Nice. Wait, is it literally purple? No, it still looks the same as it did before. Oh, about those tanks, eh? They just love people. I'm surprised they don't put more traps by the chests. And they'll probably do that later. Anything? Aw, box. This is definitely a musical track I'd listen to kind of relax. Let's see. Mass heal, mend wounds. I could probably... Actually, no, I should probably just do it now. There we go. That should take care of that. Kind of surprised Garrison actually is the one with the heal. Armored incinerator. Getting a lot of crits for some reason. Right, that's the other thing. It's cleanse. Completely forgot about that part. Shame that I can't make that go faster, the heroism. It'd be nice to have. Either way, though, it definitely looks like they want to make sure you're expending mana. It would be kind of easy if they forced you, they allowed you just to kind of get away with not using any mana at all. But I think the point of the potions is to make you, if you lose tempo. Chain of Giant's Might, that might be interesting. What do you have, actually? Haste, actually. Yeah, why not? Ooh. A note is pinned to the bar by a large dagger. It reads, "You idiot, you better not forget this time. The password is rum. Chris is soaked in booze and is ineligible. Looks like someone left something out they shouldn't have. Told you they weren't the brightest. Yes, I knew we'd find something. Rum is part of the password, huh? Let's keep searching for more information." That was the third clue? Okay. A rough man sees you approaching. You best run along now. He turns sharply and looks at you with a steady, unwavering gaze. Why don't you turn around right now, stranger? Whatever you want, you ain't gonna find it here. You Everston? His eyes, he eyes you straight on as a predator watches prey. You shouldn't have told me you know who I am. That's a mistake on your part. Now we're both gonna regret you said that. You don't scare me. Well, if it's dance you want, darling, then come on in closer. Then I'll whisper the last words you'll ever hear. Before you can react, he reaches for a weapon. Everston! Just run. That should do it. Hopefully it will. I don't understand why they take double bleed damage. I feel like that's something wrong with the design. Memento. Find Everson the Red in Junktown. Found you. Security updates. The place has been on lockdown since our mysterious shadow guest started causing a stir. A couple of patrols were found unconscious, expensive stuff disappearing, doors were found with their locks mangled, traps were disarmed. Seems like the whole place was about to fall into chaos, until our visitor got sloppy. Thomas, one of our youngest and clumsiest recruits, barged in on her while she was trying to squeeze her assets into something had taken off one of our patrols. We were all a little shocked she didn't put up more of a fight, considering how well she had stayed hidden. But what are you gonna do now? He's down in the brig now. Wilson. That's a good job, Thomas. Surprisingly, he didn't die. It also explained why he's bloody afraid of his afraid for his life. Hello. Ooh, do you sell weapons? A gruff, perhaps even surly man addresses you. I ain't interested in fighting. I only want to trade. Oh, these are actually better. At least if I want to do like a damage build with goalie. A lot of bonus damage. Apparently it's the same damage though. Just with a lot less stamina. That's a lot of, that's actually a good amount of haste. That, don't really want to spend money though, that's the thing. Oh, hello. Able to bestow power upon multiple heroes, grants a single perk point to each of the current party. Grants a single perk point to all heroes. That's really interesting. They have like tomes of knowledge that allow you to, like for a single hero or for entire heroes. I'll come back later. That stuff is super expensive. And I'd rather find my gear in a game like this. I feel like I'm smart enough. I feel like I'm smart enough to get everything right. Gun Hulk. Well, that's not you. I remember you. I remember you. You're that terrible enemy. Actually, I should have just used my burst there. Probably attacks everyone. Nope. Just her. Let's see. No, I'm already adding the bleeds, so. Okay, so he actually did the attack. Oh, why didn't I do that? I'm dumb. Oh well. Oh, we're gonna attack everyone. Nope. Just her. Dude, 15, nice. you place first in Game Sharks? Hey, Trinity, how are you doing? You just got home? Well, hopefully you had a good day, a good long day then. Yeah, I did place first in Game Sharks. Why? I think I got first, Karibro got second, Mio Hello got third, and then John got fourth. And that was, like, John would have easily had... He could have gotten first, he could have gotten second, he probably easily would have gotten second. If he was able to actually compete. Tried, but that isn't new. I think the retorted was, I think that's fine. Well, okay, if there's anything I've learned from Darkest Dungeon. So, I played Darkest Dungeon offline. This is one of the games I didn't stream. Primarily, like, everyone went on a huge rave about that game. And I understand why. It is a really good game. But it also takes a long, like, given my streaming schedule, it will take me a while to do that sort of stream, to actually do a stream like that. And, like, because it took, I think, like 100 some on hours to do, to actually beat it. Like, it took me a while to actually beat that. So I wasn't in any... No, it's not gonna work. You died in the tutorial? I'm actually impressed if you died in the tutorial of Darkest Dungeon. I mean, it definitely wasn't... Like... It could still be brutal. Like, Darkest Dungeon, like, you could, you know, crits could still happen. And you basically would be, oh, I'm dead. You missed twice in a row and they got, yep, okay. That's kind of how I thought it would go. Like, the only way that would work is if they got crits. And yeah, that can happen, especially if you open the chest at the end, which was always a trap. Which really sucked. What the heck's this? I'm dead. But I was able to make it to the end of that Darkest Dungeon, but it took so long. Just because it's, you know, it is a long game. It's a naturally long game, and it's understandable that it would take, you know, take that long. I can actually do another Ice Blast. Probably should actually not be doing Ice Blast. And you know, the end is very impressive, man. That was a moment, like, my best advice when it came to Darkest Dungeon, and this is, like, not trying to go for the achievements or anything like that. I am an idiot. Well, I'm dead. Yep, there's that 70 damage. Well... is that you build your units up in squads. Like, don't do anything fancy, don't do anything, that encourages people to do one build over another or anything like, oh, let's have a, you know, let's, you know, have everyone Twitch chat join in and such. Like, if you build your squads unevenly, it only leads to trouble. That's one thing I've learned. It only leads to trouble. Gunner. But yeah, the ending was really, really difficult. especially with the events. I did learn you could technically cheese the ending so nobody dies, which is very funny. I did watch a video showing that. Really impressive. Oh my god, so many decisions. So many ways you can go. I actually don't like this. with Darkest Dungeon, though, like, I had a moment where I was trying to take too long, just simply because I actually lost, like, since I built all my squads evenly, it was a good idea, but at the same time, like, the moment you actually lost a hero, it was very, just actually... Oh yeah, Relentless Assault increases the critical chance of all allies by 60% for the next 2 turns. Garrison will immediately act again after using Relentless Assault. Oh, so that's what that does. Well, I'll try it at a boss. Isn't this game based on comic? Yes, it is. It's actually based off the art style. It's actually made by Joe Madureira. I apologize if I say that incorrectly. It's not exactly the easiest of ways to say it. I can actually use protection here. Like, my only knowledge of this entire comic book series, I never actually read the comics with the exception of issue number 0, which was Wizards doing a, I guess you would call it a, you know, it's a basically a promo comic. And it was like showing all the characters, so I saw Nolan, I saw Garrison, and it's like, oh, this looks really great. But I never got any further than that, though, when it came to it. You cosplay Gully? That's awesome. I think I have the promo comic somewhere as well. I really wish, like, I physically knew where it was. But this is, like, because, you know, the comic ended, so... I didn't know what happened in the comic at all, actually. I shouldn't even say, like, what happened in the comic, because I don't know. But it's like, that's all I knew of it. And I saw this game at TwitchCon 2016. I was just walking around, the second time I was walking around the, THQ Nordic, booth. And the THQ Nordic booth did, was doing their own, was showing things like Darksiders Remastered, so those Darksiders, they just... why not? Let's throw it over at him. Like, I liked all the characters, like, here's a gigantic robot. Who doesn't like robots? Let's see, abilities... Garrison, you're going to be feeling something in a second. I apologize, but you're going to be feeling a lot of pain. Go. But yeah, that's what this RPG is based off of. And the guys, Airship Syndicate, that's the developers. They actually worked closely with Red Hook during the development. Also, the comic came, Red Monica. Yes, actually, that's also... All the characters, actually, were introduced in that comic number 0. Gully, Calibretto, Nolan, Garrison, and Red Monica. And there were 2 other comics, too. I remember it. Like, one was a spy one. And the other one was a vampire, like a vampire hunter and vampire. You know, like a kid who didn't want to become a vampire, accidentally became a vampire. Let's see. Kinda like the rejuvenation, but that's definitely a good amount of defense, though. Red Monica appears in some of the comics as cameos. Well, that fits. I could see her, like, being an adventurer. At least if they keep it set, keep the world set. Walked by the cellar to find Thomas happily asleep and the red bandit cell door wide open. There was an empty bottle of booze on the table, smelling particularly strong. We shook him awake, and he immediately grew a big, stupid grin on his baby face. We pointed at the cell. He looked even more shocked than we did, but could only muster an aw, dang it. That's the best he got for himself? Worst part of it, he didn't care a whiff that she had escaped. He was just sad that she was gone. There was a simple note left behind with red lipstick stain, where his signature would have been reading, "Thanks for the info. Boss will be mad, but at least Thomas will die happy." I miss fantasy adventure because magic type settings. I do too. Like, you know, you can't force any content, any sort of creator or an artist to kind of create the content you want. It always comes down to the stories they want to tell. And I think, and this is one of the weird paradoxes I find with a lot of people who grew up with movies, grew up with games, that become like game developers or artists themselves. You know, there's always a phase in time where, do I have like an all? Yes, I don't. You know, there's a phase in everyone's life where they basically kind of like use other people's IPs and stuff, and that, you know, helps you practice, that helps build stuff. But people who I find like to play a lot of games and such, I find tend to not have that exercise or muscle of imagination. You're definitely dead. But you definitely don't see, you know, those adventures. Jesus Christ, that's with defense. Why does that hurt so much? I need him. I need to actually have him taunt. Probably gonna attack everyone. Nope. Oh, either way, that would have been bad, actually. I can't let that go. That's an interesting comparison. I understand, like, I understand that you're agreeing with me on that, though. Yeah, just because you drive, like, cars or motorcycles, or even a huge buff on, like, makes and models and such, doesn't always mean you're going to be the best engineer. Well, at least Thomas will die happy. But see, it's not always that worry that, like, you end up lacking the imagination. Really doesn't heal for as much as I would want it to. Hey, burst peak unlocked. Beast support unlocked. That was the other thing actually I wanted to show off. I completely forgot about showing that off. Let's see, where is it? It's actually in the bestiary here. So, as you play through the game, if you actually hunt a lot of monsters, like I was 2 short enemies off, you actually can like increase your critical chance, increase your experience, increase your you know, health, evasion, attack power. So even if you fight like the lesser enemies and stuff, it definitely gives you a lot of incentive to just keep playing, which is really cool, actually. 16 years, you're always running. Yeah, so you can actually, like, know how to fight certain enemies and such. In your loot. In your loot. Anything over here? Let's grab that through the door. See, I wish, like, I know I don't have a great imagination, so it's one of those things, like, I kind of know about, like, how it feels. And so, like, when I see a lot of game developers, they don't really exude any sort of imagination, it always makes me wonder. Well, that's gonna be painful. Brutal. I really should actually heal his mana. What's that? All damage shield lasts 10 overcharge will be generated each time this character is attacked. Oh. It's actually really smart. Stupid ability. That is so much bleeding damage. I don't care if you're defending, I'm punching through. But what makes this game, like, can be hard is that it is not afraid to hurt you. Or, like, it balanced the numbers just right, where if you don't do things right, it doesn't have to be a very specific order, but, like, you control battle. So you can only use actions to build up extra mana use for this battle. Yes, that is correct. It's called Overcharge. So basically it's like mana plus. So obviously the less mana I have, the more Overcharge I can build up because I'm not at my max mana. And that's actually a pretty intelligent way to not only increase the battle endurance of your characters, or of the player, because when you're, in most games, like, okay, you're out of mana, what do? You reach for your mana potions, and then you give it to your character. Like, one interesting thing I find this interesting, that on level up, they actually do give you a full heal and such. What's his extra perks? Crit chance up, attack power up, those are actually pretty good. Brain, restore 10 mana on a critical strike, increases will by 3. I am not familiar with what will does. Guessing will is probably mana. He also unlocked Lift of Frost, places a trap in the dungeon. If an enemy passes over it, their movement will be slowed, and they will be chilled in combat. Interesting. He also unlocked Icelands 2. And Mana Surge. Heal each party member for 106 and restore 40 blue mana to each. Ooh. Now that's interesting. So yeah, that's how you actually can, basically increase increase your character's strength. I really actually should be using the abilities more, the dungeon abilities more. Just so far, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. Where I'm like, okay. Like, I probably do need to, go out of my way, because what I really should be doing, and I'm not doing it, is Gully has a ground smash that actually, discovers things. So she can actually find things for people. Let's just use heroism. So, like, Garrison is actually the perfect example. Like, he can build up a lot of overcharge, because his max mana is actually really low. But he can actually also do, but he can, like, his abilities allow him to spend it really quickly. Yeah. Kill him. So like I guess use Warblade here. And the fire stacks and such as well. Yeah. Because the rest of that. I don't need to actually waste mana. And a crit. Nice. And all debuffs also go away at the end of battle too. What's this say? A note is next to this mechanics workstation. I swear I get no privacy here. How is a man supposed to think in these conditions? I come to work to get away from my family. Instead, I get people walking by asking me if all the time if their weapon is ready, or if their tank is repaired. I need less noise and more me time. At least my indoor station is quieter. What's your indoor station like? A note is next to this mechanics workstation. Yes, it's much quieter here. Much better. Just me, my tools, and my tanks. What more could a man ask for? I know this sounds strange, but the tanks have been looking at me strange lately. They shouldn't have personalities, but I swear they do. They may decide to gather and revolt against me, and if they do, whomever is reading this, please, my one and only prized bottle cap collection is stored underneath the bench between two houses outside. Take the money and donate it to a charitable cause. Yeah, they kept things very streamlined. So like there's group healing, there's minor healing, revival, there's food, which also adds status effects, mana. I kind of messed up on some alchemy. Let's see here. The handoff. Delivery past due. Captain, move the blade immediately. I don't care how many of your airships fall to pieces. Do you expect me to believe the artifact is really to blame? Pathetic. Reinforce the ship, however you must. Get the blade south. Waste no time. Unless you'd like to see quickly an all-wood pile of shanties like Junktown can go up in flames given the right spark. Huh, an ornate symbol. Ooh, how do I get over there? Never mind. Let's squeeze right in. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to carry like 20 different types of potions. But then again, it's like, let's see here. Where's my money? Like I have 1,794 gold. I haven't exactly been able to do like luxurious spending in this game. At least not yet. And it's clear this game has like encourages you to replay the game over and over again. You know, it actually has that type of playability. You search the location the mechanic mentioned in his note. 300 gold. Nice. I'm guessing that's also a door. Let's open the door, let's fight some people. This stream will probably go a little bit longer. Like, all my streams so far have been going longer than normal, because I want to try and like, I don't want to, like, obviously you can't really end a stream abruptly, but at the same time I want to make sure, I'm doing the right thing. Making sure, like, there's progress being made. Let's see. Like, all of your, so, I should actually explain the combat a little bit better. So there's actions, which are basically all instant, and then you have your abilities, which will cost mana, but they each also have different varying speeds. If you've ever played, oh, I'm blanking on the name right now. Grandia 2. Are you enjoying the time? That is actually one of the downsides. Like, that's one thing a lot of people did complain about it. Final Fantasy Tactics was a great game. Love that game. That was a really good game. A lot of fun with that one. That one had me pulled in for a while. I think I made my character's age to like the age of 40 or something. It was kind of ridiculous. How much I made them age. Just because I played that long. Wow, that still didn't actually, that still didn't actually take care of him. You can defend? I'll defense up, of course. Of course you do the defense. Time has no meaning in that game. True, it didn't. Well, it didn't have meaning, but at the same time, you were able to, like, your character's aged. So, like, if you actually win, because it was 365, it did in real time. So every time you hit a little checkpoint, the time would pass by a day. And I played the game so much because I went out of my way to get even like I mastered all the classes, including Summoner. I went down to the deep dungeon. Last note: boss wants the package moved immediately. No arguments here. The sooner the better. Something about it gives us all an uneasy feeling. It seems to affect anyone who gets near it. Might be crazy if things hadn't been crazy ever since we took it on. Bandits ain't exactly polite to one another, but damn. Fights are breaking out left and right. It's leading to sloppy work, and injuries too. Too many men wasting nights in the med tents. Stranger things been happening too. Bloody storehouse keeping the blade fell into the ocean. None of the boys wanted to fish it out. Said they were afraid if they went in to go after it, they might not come back up. Well, some of them didn't. But we got it. Oh, and also, if you go out of your way to actually even read the lore, the game actually also rewards you with, additional items and such. And a shield. Oh, it's gonna attack all of us. So, the more you actually fight the monsters and stuff, you'll see, like, what abilities it's going to be casting, and then you'll also learn, if you fight enough, how much HP, they're also going to, do. I really should have casted Heroism there. That was really dumb of me. Oh well. And yes, and like I said, the game does, like, Airship Syndicate did a great job, like, going over everything. What's this? Oh, okay, uncommon parts. So, like, I didn't show this, so, like, there's your generic inventory, shows basically your armor, weapons, items, rings, jewelry, crafting materials, consumables. So, like, what was it? We just got Minor Tome of Knowledge. Being able to unlock hidden power within a hero grants a single perk point to the chosen hero. So that can allow you to, you know, have more abilities and basically, like, get the masteries and such. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Then you have your crafting, so there's a lot of crafting. You can craft weapons, you can craft enchantments on things. And interesting thing about crafting, even if you don't have all of the items, you can actually take a chance. Like, if you have all the items, you're guaranteed to build it. But if you don't, it actually goes down. So it's like 88%, 60%. You can have like 10%, still decide to craft it, and there is a chance it could succeed. A very unlikely chance it'll succeed, but it can succeed. But the enchantments, where I can make weapons, armor, and all that stuff. Journal, main objective, helps you keep track of where you are in the story. There's the bestiary, tells you, like, what every character is, and you can even actually take a kind of a 365 look at them. Tells you what they also drop as well, what their combat abilities are. That's the wrong button again. There's the lore, so if you go to the lore, it can actually tell you, like, here's what you're going to be rewarded if you find all the lore. Goes into each of the dungeons too. Like, we found the handoff, so we got that. We get Alyssa Tome of Knowledge if we get all the security updates, and Jared's History of Junktown if we get his. And then gives you the Dungeon Codex, so it tells you the world, and that gives you information like unique fish, monster scene, dungeons found, playtime, experience, and all that stuff. And of course, and fishing, and telling you what you fished out. So, definitely gives you a lot to do in this game, if you enjoy very in-depth RPG. So there's no shortage. Although I'm curious about something. So Goalie has a smash ability. Finally, I actually found one. See, that's why I've been trying to, like, hold back on using the, abilities. What are you? Probably no, you're not a mimic. That's amazing. Deep Iron Ring of Protection. Physical, stamina. I think I like the health regen, honestly. That's paying more dividends. And a bunch of defense, although that's really good. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm starting to go as fast as possible. Like I'm staying basically on the main road. I'm not going, like, I'm exploring everything. I'm not going, like, I'm not aiming for 100%. But at the same time, I'm not going, like, I'm not stopping. It's like, oh, let's go fishing for 2 hours. This service looks like some sort of tank repair service. It requires a power cell to activate. The tank here looks, special compared to others you've seen. There was a slot for its AI core on the inside. Perhaps if you repaired it, you could become its master. Oh! Okay. Ah, bollocks. Okay. Also, there's dungeon elements too, like that. Let us not actually have to deal with that again, please. Go to fishing. Yeah, that's gonna attack next turn. Let's try this. I ran into a spiked... I worked into a spike, rotating pillar. Jesus, that hurts so much. That's not a lot... Honestly, that's not a lot of damage for that. Like, for his burst one. Gotta be honest, it's kinda underwhelming. Okay, that... No, actually probably should just heal everyone. So like Garrison there, what I used there, Garrison has a dungeon dash ability that allows him to get away from traps and such. Kind of mend wounds. Let's actually just do this. I mean, 179 regardless. I guess that ignores defense. That kind of sucks. Ah, damn it. Didn't expect to kill it. Like, I could play basically without Goalie being the tank, but Given my current setup, I think I kind of want it that way. I have no idea. Oh, that's probably where the tank goes. Okay. I enjoy when the abilities spread among party members, making each one feel... Yeah, so, like, one thing Gully has, see if I actually can... I'll fight this thing first and I can show you. Oh, I should also say, enemies on the map also affected. Are also affected by, dungeon traps and stuff. So, like, I could have waited and let this thing basically get to near death. And it would have been fine. Nope, that's not gonna work. Of course, it's dirty. So there was one stream where I basically let an enemy kind of get near death, and then I finally went, oh, okay. So, let's see. Let's actually show, what was it, Gully's skills. So now I have Stone Skin, apparently, which makes me immune to dungeon damage, and increases my defense if I enter combat. So, let's just say if I do something stupid, this... I can basically just ignore all the damage instead. So, expect a lot of these dungeons to start having, like, a lot of death traps and such. Oh, I should actually have him do his mana thing. I'm actually gonna try that next, mana thingy. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try Mana Surge. So basically you're on the bar in the lower left-hand corner, that's your burst bar. So think of that as basically like your limit break system. And it's built out by doing damage, taking damage, just doing any actions in general. It'll build up. I like how the pugilist is like, I'm just gonna take you on by myself. Like, I know I kind of make the combat boring by doing it this way, because I do nothing but the, same set, like, combat order, but, like, one of these, like, these type of games in, like, Darkest Dungeon, controlling combat is the most important thing. There's nothing more important than doing that. All defense up. I love monks. Monks are one of my favorite classes actually playing games. Let's see. So what am I doing? Just do There isn't anything wrong with being efficient longer. No, like I said, I play games, when I play a lot of games, I end up breaking it down and trying to be as efficient as possible. Like, for Game Sharks, I tell people, it's like, it's like, the only reason, one of the reasons I won was because I did all the games, I was consistent in that matter, but the other factor, and honestly this was the more important factor, it wasn't because, like, oh, I'm good at games. I'm not. I'm average at games. But participating in the Game Sharks challenge discussion and collaborating with a bunch of people. We broke, like, each of the challenges down. Now, honestly, in my personal honest feedback, I think that's not exactly the healthiest thing. Like, to the level we kind of took it towards. Because it kind of made other people... And I saw it in the challenge discussion, specifically. It made people discouraged of participating. And I think that also affected other people who were also competing. Like, whether in the Sharks or in the... just if you were doing it for fun, on your own time. You were not, not in the Game Sharks official. I mean, like, IO, like, Fahrenheit, Clover... oh my god, there's so many names. It's even worse, because other people, like, actually change their names to have Shark in it, so I'm like, oh crap, what's their actual username? So I apologize if I don't remember or include people in it. But, like, that was honestly the main, like, the main factor. It's, like, just learning from other people and just socializing with other people. The law-abiding traders gone, Junktown became a notorious hideout for thieves and bandits. The port, once a bastion of open and free trade, was closed to all but the criminal element. Those looking to purchase black market goods, find seedy entertainment, or to simply disappear all found luck in Junktown, assuming they had the wherewithal to survive. Yeah, you go. This is actually one of the places I can actually do, like, enchantments and such. I could do, like, a enchantment here. If I had the items, I could do the enchantments. 10% when attacking to create a shield with each hit, preventing 30 damage. You just do like a straight increase. Let's see. I actually have a lot of that. Let's see. Haste rate. So there's one haste and attack. That'll make you faster. Increases magic defense and attack power by 12. So if you prefer more defensive. Let's see. Do I have fortress? So I actually have to select an armor. The reason why they're all at 0%, I have to actually select an armor. But I do not have... I have the ingredients for certain things, but I don't have the ones, like, that I wanted for. Although that Vitality one, that's actually a really good one. I think for now, I'm fine. Because one thing I haven't done is sit down and actually, really, I still feel like I'm money short. So the discussions were great to talk to people, but unfortunately made those that could not or choose not to discuss be at a disadvantage. It didn't exactly make them at a disadvantage. It was more... do you keep firing? I'm not gonna take a chance. Okay, yeah, they do keep firing. And there's a lot of them. Alrighty. I wouldn't say exactly put them at a disadvantage, because honestly at the end of it, it just also came down to practice. Oh, this is a crafting bench, so I can actually make weapons and such. So this is the other part, this is the other part of the game, so I can make weapons, armor, I don't have any deep iron. Actually, I probably should make a lot of this stuff, can't I? Yeah, so I can actually make some deep iron now. And I can use that to basically, make other items and such. But no, it did actually, I guess when creating crafting items, it was more or less a binary. That kind of makes sense, honestly. The most important thing is the, combat parts, because it seems like that's a core things. It's kind of important you gotta know what you want to build. And then there's an all items. It doesn't look like... Nice, I can make war gloves, but right now I can't really make anything really great. I can actually make that. Bale's cloak, attack power, haste, stamina. So +6, +6, +14. I think I'll still hold on to stuff. Because there's a lot of other interesting stuff I can actually, I'm thinking I could be able to make in the future. That's kind of why I'm sitting on a lot of stuff. It's the enchantments, actually, I, really want to take advantage of. Oh, the uncommon parts! Oh crap, I didn't know I was burning through them. Fool. But they wanted to dismantle. So, I mean, if you practiced, you know, people have different ways towards success. You know, that's the way I look at it. But like, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't, you know, practice was important for everyone. But just kind of like knowing certain things here and there that made a bigger difference. Gonna save those for enchanting later on. And that looks like I can go up. Let's go up. Oh. Oh, goody. It's one of these. Alright. What do you do? Go that way. Hey, thank you for the big chest already. Didn't have to do much. Needle moss, stone sand flask, veil wizard robe. Oh, right, he can actually equip those now, couldn't he? I completely forgot about that. Physical defense, bonus damage, stamina. Much better, actually, if you use the verdant robes. What do... Oh, that's... Okay, I think I know what I have to do now. No. It just does that order? Okay. I find it funny, I can actually flip the switch without being, flipping it completely. Oh, there was a second, there was a switch over there. There we go. Huh. I'll be honest, I'm flipping. You're trying to come with your first challenge video, which should be finalized next week. You've been playing testing. That's honestly the most important thing, is like, if you play test it. And just make sure you have fun, you know, making the challenge. That's the other important, that's like honestly the other really important thing. Ooh. I am really bad at this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really bad at these things. I need to figure out... what I need to do... Don't tell me that only does that. It does. Okay, so... doesn't even lead to the big chest. That's the worst part about this whole thing. Okay. Need... How? I have no idea what this wants me to do, honestly. Okay, so that only controls those three. I probably need those two down. I guess this... that controls the four-way. Need... can I have both at down? Okay, so I can't have both vertically down. That's probably what I need there. And there we go. You love circuit puzzles. You know, my cousin, he actually gave me a, no, he didn't give me a game, he made me play a game. Like, if you're into computer programming, I believe it was called Human Resource? It's from the same people that made that, World of Goo, like, the same art style, at least. Like, World of Goo, like a fire pit game where you burned everything, and there was another one that basically was, like, programming problems. Not like, you know, like, write code. Well, you had to write code. You know, fundamentally, it was code. I never got to play World of Goo myself. And it was, you know, if you want, like, a brain teaser game, you should actually look at, like, I wish I could remember the exact title. You know, you could probably look up the developer and you can see what their list of games are, and it'll show you. Like, that, if you are looking for, like, brain teaser game, that's one that'll get your mind twisting. Because it's actually about, like, you know, here, you know, create this little program script that will, you know, fulfill the task within this amount of steps. Like, you make it as long as you want, or make it as a human resource machine. That's what it is. I was about to say simulator. Yeah, human resource machine. I wanted to say simulator, because God knows there's so many simulator games out there. Inside this footlocker, you find a beer-soaked letter. Loose lips sink ships. Apparently, lips are loosest in the cantina. Morons always love the booze and bills, but forgot one makes the other. Using science, you deduct one of the key password phrases is makes. You store that information away for later use. One of the words is makes? I said, not the brightest. Let's keep searching. You're a programming ranger. You write code. Ah, so I bow down to your wisdom. Good. This should get me out of here with the least amount of flips. All right, that goes automatically. I am envious. Like this, honestly, for 2018, and I've been needing to do this for years. Is basically start doing enter? No, not yet. Is like write up my own stuff, write a blog and such. It's not wisdom, it's raw stubborn refusal to give up. The compass. I like how the surveyor is the compass in this game, and you can actually give it away apparently. Oh no, not another one. Oh, this is hilarious. So what's this button do? Ah, I see. Okay. So, press that switch. Wait. I gotta leave. Beyond the gate, a man sits all by his lonesome. He perks up as you approach. What are you in here for? Nothing. I was betrayed. I'll get what's coming to them, one way or another. Tell us the gate password and we can help. Ah, so that's your angle. I get it. Seeing as I can't get revenge stuck in here, how about you do me a favor? I'll tell you what you need to know if you open the gate. Either this is a tremendous luck or a big mistake. A bandit with good reason to help you is still abandoned. Regardless, this is a good opportunity as any, right? Yeah, it is. Wise decision. They don't tell it to everyone. All they know is money is one part. That's all I got. Figure the rest out on your own. I'll see myself out. The money. We need to remember that. Seemed a little eager to tell us. Yes, it does seem suspicious. If there's one thing you can trust, it's a revenge story. Must be the password. Let's go give it a shot. Let me guess. And that just explodes me out. Okay. So, because I want the chest. Ow! Oh, I see. think I see now. And pop. Tail officer's cloak. Takes away from her attack power. She's not really attacking anymore. Gully, you're pretty much on tank duty now. And that's why you use the... And that's why the dungeon powers are really cool. But you're right, though. This is, like, one of the downsides about this game is that it's just so slow. And depending on how much time you want to invest in a game, this might not be the RPG for you if time is one of the important factors. Actually... Yeah, let's just enter. Oh, we used the ladder and such. Are we literally back at the beginning? No, we're not back at the beginning. Gonna loot all your stuff. Oh. See, I haven't figured out, like, I wish this game gave a legend. If it gave me a legend, I'd appreciate it a lot more. Like, some of them are obvious. Fishing, there's still treasure, there's a crafting bench. Once upon a time it wasn't a problem, but last having to adult it. Yep, that's the same problem with me. That's the same problem with me. Wow, I missed a lot in this dungeon. Oh well, c'est la vie. But yeah, this game does use, like, the Kingdom Hearts style of dungeon delving or dungeon exploring. If you're a fan of that, well, then you can enjoy yourself. Password? Money makes rum, rum makes money, rum, money, something, something. Money makes rum, that's the password. Boy, you must be some kind of stupid, huh? Rum makes money. Something Blair said to you through the speaker. Open it up. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I know the feeling of what it is to be an adult now. Budgeting, just... Like I said, I just have to, you know... Especially nowadays, that's one of my... I realize that's one of my personal problems, is I need to actually... And that's why I say, like, I envy, like, people who know how to write code, know how to be an artist and such. It's, you know, those type of skills are really important. Like, to build a portfolio and a way to kind of get noticed. Let's heal. And are we at story? No, we can probably still explore this a little bit more. I'm looting your place first. I think everyone is terrible at personal time management. Let's see, bonus damage. Stamina. Bonus damage. I don't want to lose the haste. Off of Nolan. Over for damage. Her mother's an artist, so you didn't really get a choice. At least she, like, if she taught you your craft, that's all the better. Like, in this day and age, not really many apprenticeships exist or anything. Alright, let's go fight something. Press the button. Start the boss fight. Hey, chumps! Didn't seem a little easy getting in here? Like, maybe we let you in? Don't monologue, Steric. Shut it off. Just had to slow you down long enough to load the ship for Deathwatch. Oh, shit. Moron, don't tell him where it's going. Deathwatch, gotcha. Hey, Cannon, I'm trying to sound menacing here. Just turn the damn thing off, you dope. You know, I'm surprised I haven't come across the boss that beat me in the TwitchCon demo. Shoulda run. Well, I don't mind. This... 1,273 health. My goodness, that's gonna be a thing. You shield. You hurt like hell. Oh, okay, I was wondering. Right, I got a new skill. Earthquake. Hits all enemies, dealing 72 damage to each enemy. Do I go to any of the California conventions? TwitchCon. I used to go to Anime Expo. It's been a while since I've actually been. I also volunteered for Anime Expo. Indiecade, I volunteered for that, because getting a ticket for that is really expensive. What else other ones have I done? Let's see here. Try this again. Let's see, what else? You work at Anime Expo, you run the video rooms. Nice! Very nice, that's actually great to know. Yeah, I can, like, the 2 times I volunteered for Anime Expo was basically, main events. Actually, just gonna do this. By the elemental shield. Warblade. This has been a long time since I've been able to actually volunteer for Anime Expo. Does it stack? It does not stack. Okay, so if I'm building up, it's building up. I'm trying to see, like, how high, it goes. Okay, that's pretty high. That is exactly main events there. Like, if you couldn't counter, what do you do? Preparing for a massive attack reduces all damage taken by 50%, increases each time. Oh, okay. Let's do this then. Also, how does it bleed? It bleeds oil. I mean, assuming it's an actual machine. I need to do... Everyone's shielded. It's got a shield on. I want to do damage to it, so this is actually one of the few times I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna just defend. I will have her taunt. Oh! Well, that took all of her shield. I wish it actually told me how much... Oh, no, it doesn't tell me how much shield health he has. I'm gonna try this again. I guess it does just keep increasing. Personally, I'm actually surprised. You're right, though. Like, the golems can, you know, not, like, not take damage. As long as it keeps attacking her, she's just gonna keep getting that. So, for now, just keep putting on the damage. Warblade. Oh, finally, actually lost all of her shield. Gully is 9 years old. And he's a very brave 9-year-old. Although, here's the thing, though. To my knowledge, this is supposed to take place after, like, all of the comics. Let's see. Deals 72 damage. I have to taunt. Hey, how's it going? One more thing. I don't know what this game is. It is really good. Like, I completely agree with you. The music is actually really good. Oh, of course, you have 1 HP left. So she would be 10. Now that's actually one of the great parts about this game, like, it's really good. Like, the music's actually really good. I really should find the soundtrack for this game. It's always 1 HP, yeah. Keep iron plating, dark iron shield fragment, and uncommon parts.
System interrupted. Failsafe routine activating. Self-destruct is imminent.
The golem is going to detonate. We cannot stop it.
Forget stopping it. We gotta run.
System offline.
It stopped itself?
Sure. Maybe we got lucky.
Wouldn't be the first time. Eh, swordsman? Miss me?
Hey, Red Monica.
You guys look like you could use some help.
Monica, you're okay.
Of course. Hello again, Captain. Hope that barrel was comfy.
As barrels go, not bad. Wait. You knew I was in there the whole time?
You needed the rest. I was trailing these losers, hoping to steal a ship, but it's obvious we're gonna be staying a while.
We are. The bandits are mercenaries, working for someone to collect artifacts and keep people off the island.
They're the bastards that shot us down. And now they have an artifact on its way to some place called Deadwatch.
The bandits are a problem, but the one paying them, that's who we gotta find. If we find Deadwatch, odds are we meet the one handing out the gold. Monica, did you overhear anything while you were around the bandits?
Oh, I heard plenty. Their boss is some dark mage lady. I can't tell whether they're scared of her or drunk with love. And maybe both, the way they yap about her.
Someone's jealous.
What?
Monica, we could use your help.
Fine. Let's find this lady in Deadwatch. Then, we're getting off this rock.
Head towards Deathwatch. Red Monica has joined the party. Nice! At least we got a full troop back. I'm jealous of her everything. I've always liked her, like I always like the concept of her character. Like, I don't obviously... I look forward to actually seeing, like, how her performance is by the voice actor and the personality that they write for her, because, like, I never got to read the comic. I always wanted to. Personally, I was expecting a betrayal right away. That's what I was expecting. Just to be betrayed right away. No, I can't actually see anything. Although, I could. Open this loot. Just Slag Steel Slasher. Bonus damage increased. Lose stamina. More armor plating. Bonus damage. Okay, so we got a new weapon for Garrison. Not exactly the best though. We just leave? I guess we leave. Okay, let's leave the way we came. I think I've. I wouldn't worry. Let's not go in that direction of pirating stuff, especially in this day and age with the issues of net neutrality and Comcast and the FCC going to allow Comcast to block torrenting, which is something I can easily see a lot of other... Really? That's this... Oh, right, that's right. You go up to the gem takes you out of the dungeon. I forgot. I'm a silly person. Get me out of the dungeon. Okay. Well, I think it would be fitting. Yeah. Oh, right, you can only change your party when you enter a dungeon. So I can't just simply have Red Monica in my party already. For now, we're kind of stuck with where we are right now. This is... Let's kill the wild collar first. Not ideal, though. But in standard time with John, that was 2 houses ago. That's funny. That's a little low for damage. It really is. Let's actually put... Actually, no. I want to get rid of the overcharge. That's gonna kill her. Yeah, that's gonna kill her. I think that's gonna kill her. Okay, that didn't kill her. That's actually a good thing. Also, they heal. That's also really bad. And let's try it. Alright. Oh, Warrior's Resolve. Rage Wave, dealing 121 magic damage to each. Well, if I can't do it one way, might as well do it the other way. God, that bleeding is brutal. Oh, that's gonna hurt like hell. Oh, come off it! Nope. That burst. This is gonna get worse before it gets better. Just to let you know, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh, this is gonna get really bad. I completed a dungeon, I'm just gonna die to the, Alright, well, we have to taunt now. Knocked out 2 of them. Damn it. Okay, where'd the heal come from? That's what I... Forget it. You can have help with summons. Let's see. Fielded assault. Get a shot. Okay, that's kind of funny. The battle out of the dungeon was harder than the boss. But, let's see, I think if we leave dungeon... Yeah, if we actually... This is gonna be dumb of me. I'm actually gonna try and draw this out a little bit more. I'm gonna actually, grab some stuff. Speaking of. Can I? I'm gonna have to do this way. I'm gonna regret this. I think the wild collar was doing it. Touch the ground and set a spell on your side. And yeah, the wild collar was the one who did it. Really annoying. I could instantly kill them. Oh my. Yep, I had a feeling I was gonna be that. Oh, I got stunned. Okay, that explains it. Like, why? What? Like, what happened here? Dude, barrier swing. You out. That should allow me to heal up. Like, there's one thing I could say about this game. Like, it definitely goes out of its way to do, like an easier Darkest Dungeon. You still have the in-depth combat and controlling is important, but you don't have, like, the huge swings back and forth that you would have in Darkest Dungeon. Plus, fighting is actually also really good to be getting more ingredients and such. Treasure gone? Yeah, the treasure's gone. I just kind of want to collect some of the stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not going to walk all the way back to town. No sanity meter. Oh, cool! The airships. Wait a minute. The airships. Wait, what? What? Well, this isn't good. I like the music, though. What can I do? Oh, this is gonna be a long, drawn-out battle. Yeah, I'm a little confused myself, honestly. Let's pay that no mind, though. Let's try and actually live. Oh, this is... I hate this. They have a lot of... Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we need to run now. Nope, we're dead. We're dead. Well, that just happened. That sucked. Well, you dropped 320 gold while escaping your fray. You wasted your nitrate in your wounds. So, if you do get KO'd in this game, it's not like... You don't lose your progress. You got assassinated by airships. Yep, that's very fitting. Setzer would be ashamed of me. Setzer would be ashamed of me. But... So, and one actually kind of cool thing about it, it will actually even say party KOs 1, heroes KO'd 6. So Garrison's been knocked out 4 times, Gully once, Nolan once. So it keeps track of all your successes and failures. And also shows how many, like, each enemy has KO'd. Yeah, no, they, like, that's one huge improvement. I think a lot of people, like, look at that now, and... Because, like, the only way to save in this game is pausing the game, oddly enough by pressing select of all buttons, and do save and quit to menu. That's the only way to save. That's the only way to actually save in this game. So, first things first, I'm gonna actually talk to the innkeeper. You folks again. I have another proposition for you if you're interested. More spiders? No, this is very different. Slimes. Slimes have infested the sewers. How did slimes get down there? No one's sure. We just noticed the smell got worse. Much, much worse. Not sure what's going on exactly, but it'll help you out if you could look for us. We'll check it out.
Shit.
His forearms are massive. If you actually, so I can actually choose party members, which actually I can now see. Give me a second. You're gonna see what Red Monica does. And we're gonna take out. Do that. Press B back.
Hello.
So, if you want, like, I know a lot of you actually haven't seen this game before, but this game's, like, half voice acted, as you've noticed.
A drink, friend.
This is actually, the voice actor here is actually Scott McNeil. He's the one who's actually done, like, the voice of Duo Maxwell and such, in this game. Now you can't unsee Buff Mario. I could see that, too. No, just don't let it affect you. Just don't let it affect you. The other person is actually the blacksmith here.
Come on in.
It's a little harder to tell.
Interrupted my work.
This voice actor, I forgot the actual name of the voice actor, but the person who actually does the voice acting actually did the ocean dub version of Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Come on in. Interrupted my work.
It's very subtle, but you can actually tell. Let's see what he added here. Earthcaller's Fist, Tempest, Blake Steel Slasher. That's actually the weapon I just got. Is he saying something? Thick leather vest. Reinforced leather vest offering decent protection. 20. Ooh, that's a lot of bonus damage. Oop, that's the wrong button.
What do you need? Keep him sharp.
I don't want to buy anything yet. Now, let's actually take a look at Red Monica. She's level 13. Jesus. Her weapons are flintlock pistols. He has a fur-lined jacket. Keeps the neck warm, but not much else. These pistols served Red Monica well over the years. Forged Bone Ring, Obsidian Choker, Obsidian Orb of Might. What are perks? Oops, that's the wrong thing. What are perks? 22 perk points. Skirmisher and Infiltrator. Interesting. Skills. Stealth reduces the range at which enemies detect the party, but movement speed will be slowed. 30 charges! Holy crap! You thought Scott McNeil was Piccolo? If I'm wrong, I'll be shocked. Maybe he actually did both. Maybe he did both. Maybe I have it reversed. I might have it reversed. Steals golden items from creatures in front of Red Monica. Will not break stealth. Cool! There's a stealing ability in this game. I love Red Monica even more. Yeah, he was Piccolo. Okay, so I guess I have it reversed then. Evasive maneuvers. Chimera Sting. Applies a random debuff. Fade Strike. Interesting. What's her burst? Assassinate deals 510 damage and enters stealth, leaving Red Monica untargetable by single target attacks and creeping death. Inflicts an enemy with creeping death. A poison that increases in stack every turn up to 6 stacks and expires. Each stack deals 27 piercing damage every turn. Oh yeah, no, he's a really popular one. He's a really popular voice actor. He's been doing it for ages. I'm curious, one other thing I want to check before I end the stream here, because I know we've been going for 3 hours here. Nope, no new training. Any new hunts? Ooh, that's a lot more hunts.
More talk.
If I get to those, like, level 12 and stuff, I think I'll try doing it. But that's gonna end it for me tonight. Just to let you know, I won't be doing any streams Saturday or Sunday, because PlayStation Experience. There might, well, that's not totally true. There might be one on Sunday if I decide not to go back, because I'm physically driving all the way to Anaheim. To actually get there, so that actually will take me a while. That's why at the very least, there's no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. At all. So don't expect one. Sunday there might be. Just keep an eye on Twitter. Yeah, if you're aware of LA and LA driving, it can be terrible. Let's travel like 40 miles and have that take 5 hours. You can fly across half the country in the same time span. But that's gonna do it for me tonight here. Let me actually take a moment here and take a look and see who's actually streaming right now. Speaking of voice actors, actually, the voice actress who does Miss Fortune in Skullgirls is actually streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. She goes by the name of Nilmic. There's also the Mystery Science 3000 Marathon. I honestly think Shout Factory TV is just leaving that on all the time now. They're just leaving it on all the time now. And finally, it looks like Proton John. He's doing his fortune cookie. He's not doing a stream on Saturday either. He's actually playing NBA Jam Tournament Edition. So chances are you might actually see Will Smith being played, or Bill Clinton, or Hillary Clinton. I'm assuming this is the SNES version or the Genesis version. She's amazing. Yeah, no, I actually liked her. I liked her performance in Skullgirls. I don't know much else of her work. I really do need to take more time studying stuff. But like I said, we've gone way over time of my normal 2 hours here, and I kind of expect this game to actually do that more as we go through it, because each dungeon takes quite a while. Especially because I want to explore the entire dungeon. I won't 100% the dungeon, as you saw, but I want to enjoy it the way I want to. So, kind of doing a bit of a compromise. But, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until then, take care.